Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time viewing my channel, my name is Monica. Here on this channel I do DIYs, crafting, and occasionally revamps. So on this video we only have one DIY that we're going to do, and that would be a shoe rack. So let's get into this DIY. DIY number 1. The materials that you're going to need for this DIY is 2 packs of the large paint stir sticks. Now I get mine from Lowe's, however Walmart, Home Depot, both of those stores sell them. You're going to need 2 of the cutting boards from Dollar Tree, and what I was showing you earlier, these little wood packs, they sell them I think 8 in a pack at Dollar Tree as well. However, we're going to use just 4 of these for this particular project. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm going to cut these 4 in half. The 4 little smaller wood planks. Here you see I have cut them down. Now, what I'm going to do now is take 2 of each and glue them together. You'll have a set of 4, and that is because you're going to glue 2 to each cutting board. Now I will say this, and something that I really should have done myself. I would advise, instead of using this, maybe if you can't find them, I would advise doing this. But if you can find them, I would advise to save yourself some time to use the tumbling tower blocks that Dollar Tree sells. That way you're not having to do much cutting, because you're only needing basically 3 tower blocks at the top and 3 tower blocks at the bottom for each of your cutting board. However, I chose to do it this way, so that's where I'm going to show you. But like I said, if you can find them, use the tumbling tower blocks, or if you have the an old Jenga game, use the Jenga blocks. They will work fine as well. So here, what I have done, I have glued my 2 pieces together. Now I'm getting ready to apply them to my cutting board. Now what I'm showing you here, I went ahead and marked. I put both of the cutting boards together, and I know you don't see that here, but I put both of the cutting boards together and marked my spots where I will be gluing the actual wood pieces. That is to ensure that I have my slats all level for my shoes to fit on. You don't want your paint stir sticks one side too high and one side too low. So make certain before you start gluing anything on your cutting board that you go ahead and mark the spots for each wood piece that you're going to glue down on your cutting board. So here I'm taking wood glue as well as hot glue. If you've been following me, you know that I use the hot glue is just for a quick hold. Now this wood glue is going to be for a permanent hold. So I'm placing the one at the bottom, then I'll place my next one at the top, and like I said, you'll do the same method on both of your cutting boards. Now when I get finished with gluing all of my pieces on, I'm then going to move to actually put the paint stir sticks on. I will make certain that, and you'll see here in just a minute, when you get ready to put your paint stir sticks on, start at the bottom. You don't want to start at the top, because you want to make certain that you have room to put your bottom ones on. So start at the bottom first. So now, as you can see here, I have both of my boards done. So I'm going to start by applying. If you have 2, I will also say, if you have someone to actually help you hold this, it is much better. However, I'm just doing this alone by myself. So what I'm doing first, I'm just starting on one board first. Here I'm just showing you how I want this lined up, and I'm just practicing to see if I have my those little wood slats that I cut out, just practicing to make certain that they were level and everything. So the next step is that I'm going to start gluing these paint stir sticks onto the bottom first, and I will be using the wood glue and hot glue first. So once I have my bottom, the bottom one's going to have 3 and the top is going to have 3. Now I will advise that, of course, if you've been in Dollar Tree before, you know that the cutting boards are not that high. However, this fits for me. So if you're wanting something higher, you can also get some wood and get it cut to your just use regular wood like at Lowe's, Home Depot, or if you currently have some wood at your house, just have it cut down to your size, and you can still do this same method if you're wanting your shoe rack higher. So as you can see here, I've done my bottom row, and I also if you saw earlier, I also use a staple gun. Make certain that when using the staple gun that you have the longer, not have measured how long you need to get your actual staples, so that they will go through the top as well as your bottom piece of wood. And I just did that. I put the staples in. That was just for a more of a secure hold, because I know that I will be having heavy shoes on this, and I didn't want it to actually break down or anything. So here you see that I have put this up against the wall to help me with the support of putting on the actual top paint stir sticks. So I'm going to do the same method that I did on the bottom. I'm going to use the hot glue gun as well as the wood glue. Now also remember, when you put your hot glue and wood glue down, make sure you just go ahead and do that for both sides. And I didn't know, you can't see me do it on that end. That way you do not have to lift up your slat or your paint stir stick trying to get the other side glued down. So make sure you put your glue on both ends and then lay your paint stir stick down. Now once I get finished doing this last slack, now I would advise that you give this a 24-hour period to completely dry, and also to be sturdy enough for your shoes. Now if you want and you choose to do this project, now you can leave this if you just want something actual neutral, you can leave it in this neutral color. In the beginning, I will be honest with you, I really wanted to wood stain this, but I just went ahead and spray painted. So you can also, because all of this is wood, you can use wood stain to stain this the color that you want, or you can use like I did right here with spray paint. And you guys, that does it for our DIY for tonight. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and I also hope that you actually try Thank you all once again for viewing my channel. Please remember to hit that thumbs up button to like this video. That helps me get noticed by YouTube. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so as of yet, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a video. You can also follow me on Instagram at UKNEIK. And remember to check the description box for all supplies used. Have a good night.